Jostra, and welcome back to Vambrace. It's weird to be back after a week. Like, I literally kind of just remember playing this game, then, being back here. So where we left off, we started chapter 2, actually. Hopefully I didn't accidentally delete that. I still need to get used to the buttons. Like, I don't know. When I play Switch games, they're like instinctive, but when I play PC games with these controls, I tend to forget. Like, my brain goes like, "Ah, you're playing an Xbox game." Okay, before we head off to the next, I don't actually know what to do. Ask Baldassar to decipher the first codex page. Ask Baldassar to find the coordinates for your next destination. Who should I give the ox to? That's Ragnar. But before we do anything, I'm gonna get another party member. Did I literally just go back? I'm trying not to get attached to any of these characters. Especially like the Archer, because I've had her for a long time now. The Adventurous returns. Have time for a chat? Speak to her? Sure, what's going on? I haven't introduced myself yet. Charlotte Lorlia. Lorla? What's up, Charlotte? You look excited. Aha! You see that spark in my eye? I have just procured valuable information concerning the whereabouts of a legendary drow treasure. Ever heard of Pantini? I realized. Hello, Chocoloma. Oh, Chocoloma, just the person I was waiting for. I've been on Twitter. I was on Twitter today, and Sayori, Nekopara Sayori, confirmed that Nekopara After is releasing next year. And some people have shared gameplay footage of Nekopara 10, like test footage. Pantini, what's that? Truth is, I don't have much info to go on. The drow won't talk about it, but I overheard a rumor from Nairi at the market. They call it the Sneer of the Naziri, and it's only bestowed on the most powerful female of their tribe. Sounds like a valuable relic indeed. What do you have in mind? It stands to reason that such a relic should be in the possession of its rightful owner, namely the most powerful woman in Delarch, me. You want to steal it from the Naziri? Are you aware these are master assassins you're dealing with? Yeah, the idea had occurred to me. If you were so inclined to help a sister out, I could make sure that you're suitably rewarded for the trouble. If you want it so badly, why don't you go do it yourself? You don't need to steal it just yet. I just want more information. I've been Persona, not Garda, with the drow, ever since I mentioned it. Maybe you can talk to them. What did Nairi have to say about this? Even she's getting suspicious. I didn't tell her everything I know. If she knew the Kentani's true value, her sneaky henchman Mahuram would be on it like white on rice. Well, it's certainly an intriguing proposition. I'll keep this on the down low and see what I dig up. Side quests. I'm gonna ask Ragnar for advice, because this game has multiple endings. And unlike Coma, it's kind of like hard to tell what's the good ending, bad ending, or whatever. Map. Where's the exit? Oh. Up floor. Welcome back. I see you survived your trip to the surface. How was it? Made some friends, made a few enemies. Made a few enemies while I was at it too. Sigurd, or is it pronounced Sigurd? You thought I did. I forgot you had a Twitter account. In all honesty. Sorry if I sound off. I'm still a little sick. Like I said, I'm trying not to get attached to any of the characters because I know they could die at any moment. I mean, I could retire her and swap her for someone else to ensure she's alive, but I think I lose her permanently if I replace her. Also, do you remember when I said that on that tweet? I said, "Oh, my fever's gone." Funny story about that. My fever did occasionally come back. I still have a little bit of a fever, but I'm not fully sick. That's why I'm not breaking my own promise where I said I'm not gonna stream when I'm sick. I'm only 5% sick, so that's why I'm streaming. Has placed a great deal of trust in you. In fact, it seems you're the talk of the town. What do you mean? The people of Delarge haven't had much to believe in for a long time. News of your successful trip to the Ghost Vizier is bringing them hope again. News has already spread that Isabel escaped. I also heard you risked your own life to track her down for us. I wanted to show my appreciation for your hard work. I fixed your bed and table. It's not much, but maybe you'll be able to rest easier. Thanks. It didn't have to really. I'll deliver any parcels you receive to your room. If you don't mind, I may also spruce up your place time to time. I appreciate it, but seriously, you don't need to trouble yourself. Making that old storage room feel a little more like home is the least I can do. I still have my pride as a hostess to consider. Huh. Anyway, if you ever want to chat, feel free to visit the bar. Now, go and get some rest. I already got rest. I mean, it looks like they're getting, like, duplicates. Hopefully there's a hedge mage. Ragnar again. Or should I get someone with a gun again? I do want to try out a Fencer and a Shadowmancer, but for now I'll try a Fencer. Who should I give the Oxe to? Hilda, you vile wench. Your people are responsible for this, aren't they? Do you really think we would sabotage this sending room? Harkon, the last thing we want is to be trapped down here with you. You'd do anything to interfere with our expeditions to find King Ergrim. I mean, I could get another one. You saw that he was in a... You saw that there was a musket dwarf in the notice boards. Remember, you people are allowed to remain here due to our good graces. Do not push your luck. Racism! We do not answer to dwarves. If the guardians weren't here, we'd be running this cesspit. The sooner you learn your place, the better. Thanks to the Crimson Rain, there won't be anything left to rule. We'll take our leave now. This place reeks of drifters. Elsa, we need your help with more distractions. Huh? What do you want? I'm looking to take a ride in the ascending room. Are you blind, girl? It's under maintenance, no thanks to the drifters. And who do they call when this thing breaks down? Me, of course. When will it be ready? Get some sleep and come back in a few hours. It should be done then. It looks like the game is really forcing us to go to sleep. Why is this place glowing? Codex page. Who are you? Your favorite human. What are you looking for? Ah, I can buy from you. Malay. Did you hear? The Ghost Vizier is open for business again. I heard some outlander cleared the way. Apparently she can walk right through frost fences. That's a rumor, I'm sure. Tales from the service always get exaggerated. I should explore some more. Another day, another card shift. Our home is so much brighter than gloomy Doghelm. I really miss our lashed islands. A lot of people don't know that the Fox here are able to communicate in the beast language. You still have to make an effort to study though. I wonder why they chose Fox people over... I think so. Maybe Foxes attract more? Codex. Hey, it's Song. Should I give her a voice? Because she looks like a special character. Yeah? I'll experiment with something. You look fresh off the boat from Irna. I don't believe we met, Outlander. I'm not Nare Song. I'm Lyric. What's the North Venture Company still doing here? Conducting business as usual, no less. What we're doing is anything but business as usual. In any case, you'd be surprised how durable the age-old tenets of supply and demand are. How's that possible in a place like this? Some spooks in Eisnir are still going about their daily lives. They trade supplies from the vast stories of Eisnirs we don't have access to. And what could a spook possibly want in return? Hellion, the only currency worth anything in this godforsaken waste. Spooks won't accept gold. Lucky for us, we're the only ones capable of printing authentic Hellion. Interesting. Hellion originally meant to be used as a burnt offering for the Foxier to their ancestors? Wait, interesting. Wasn't Hellion originally meant to be used as a burnt offering for the Foxier to their ancestors? That's true. They can't make it for themselves. You seem familiar with our culture. I guess it's no surprise you're carrying such a nice crossbow. I've never seen anything like it. Well, it's nothing like a traditional Foxier bow, but it is my own making. We should visit the range someday and fire off a few shots. She made her own crossbow? That's impressive, actually. I mean, she did hint that she was kind of a craftsperson. Like, she's interested in dwarven tech, and it looks like she's also interested in Foxier tech. Lyric, as I live and breathe, I am so happy to see you return. I do hope you come bearing a certain gift. I made it to the Ghost Bazaar and met Mandok. Did you find the Oxke? You know what? I'll just give it to you. I don't think it's gonna affect the story. Ragnar can scold me later. Yes, Mandok sends it to you with her blessings. And also, yeah, we're honoring Mandok. She's like, oh, I'll give it to him. I have not laid my eyes on this in some time. I thought it had surely been lost in the frozen waste above. With this seal, I now carry the North Ventures Company's official standard in Lokhelm. You have done a great service to us all. Your generosity will never be forgotten. I will inform all Foxier merchants to give you the VIP treatment. Furthermore, I'll have an artisan craft a toy in your likeness. The children will really love it. Well, if you're happy, I'm happy. I must get back to work now. There's so much I must attend to. We shall speak again soon. You receive the company badge. I mean, Ragnar has played this game and he's a big fan of this company. The Presso games? Lyric, my favorite customer. Thanks to your efforts, business is booming. Hope has returned to the people of Delarge. I'll ask. Alright. What can you tell me about the Lantini? Lantini? Never heard of it. What are you talking about? Never mind, it's nothing really. Doesn't seem very important to you. A beckoning fox. The traditional statue is a common talisman for talisman of luck for the fox here. Ah, Lyric. Why are you hiding in such a place? Waiting for you, of course. That sweet talk won't work on me, Maharam. It still is expensive. I don't know what's in my inventory. I still have a couple of healing items. I might restock later before I head out. Anything new today, Yasel? By the tale of Hongji Gil himself. Gildong himself. Yes. It's all coming back to me. It's all coming back to me. I saw in my dream last night. And her hair color is similar too. The only thing that's different is the skin color. What are you talking about? A poster. I saw a poster with your face on it. I'd recognize those eyes anywhere. I'm intrigued. What was this dream about? It's all a bit hazy. I was in a strange land called Korea? I'll just say Korea. It's obviously Korea. I was trapped in a dark building with a stranger and a mysterious psychopath. Oh, they're mentioning Coma too. She's in Coma too. There was advertisements for Vambrace. So I was there with you? No, you were not part of it. I was with a boy who couldn't scamper more than a few feet without running out of breath. Weak and slow. I was alone when I saw a poster bearing your likeness. You're really not making sense. I met a wrath merchant on the surface named Geralt. Geralt? I'll probably have to do business with him, so I was hoping you would give me some tips. Sometimes I get the feeling that he has more goods that he's offering up for sale. Spooks are a fickle lot. He may offer more if you let someone charming do the talking. How does one earn Hellion? Unless you have bounty. Scavenging is the best way to earn Hellion here. You can make a small fortune with your goods at this very market. Mind if I see what you have for sale today? Sure, have a look. I only have 7 Hellion. So I can't exactly restocked right now. I mean, I still have some supplies from the last expedition. Oh, my rooms. I'm still getting lost. There's something from the North Venture Company. This must be the partial Nare mentioned. I wonder what's inside. I'm tempted to read it like Japanese, like Narai, but I don't know if it's Japanese. You received the Esri garb. Huh, I have an outfit. That's very colorful. Look at this. Can I wear this? No, I'm gonna go back. I'm by myself, even though my party members are there. They're not actually there. That dream again.
Oi.
Lyric, come here, lass. Helga, how do you do? Looks like you're making quite the splash in Deluge. What do you mean? While you were taking a nap, a visitor came asking for you. Nice to know the locals aren't immune to my charm. What was it about? For whatever reason, Helda has you in her sights now. She sent one of her men with an invitation for you to meet her. You could find her with her drifters in the shanties southeast of here. Be careful down there. Maybe I'll see what they want. My time is tight though. Huh. Interesting. Oh, there's so many places here. I'll check them all out. Do you know where you are, human? Get back where you belong. I received this document from the Senor. How do you get that? You must be quite important. This is Argam Manor. Don't overstay your welcome. I always heard the noble dwarves of Eisner were a picky bunch. Harkon. You must be Evlia Lyric. Thank you for coming at such short notice of Prince Garnier's bidding. I'm not sure if you remember, but we bumped into each other at the Ascending Room. You were there, eh? This whole mess concerning the Ascending Room is obviously Hilda's doing. As if that rabble rouser isn't enough grief for us. Do you really believe she's responsible for sabotaging it? Who else? I was scheduled to lead a search party to the surface to find King Elgrim. Everyone knows the last thing she wants is his return. Doesn't matter. Belsong will have the Ascending Throne operational in short order. It'll take more than a few Chrome Rain vagrants to compromise our ancient pact. So, why did you call for me? I heard you just got back from the surface. We would benefit from a capable scout up there for our search efforts. In short, Prince Garnier would like to enlist your help to find and kill King Elgrim. Sorry, I'm just wiping my nose. I know nothing of his whereabouts. I'm not sure I could be any help, especially if the trail is cold. We have not lost hope that King Elgrim still survives. I've heard rumor that some reliable spooks that he may be somewhere in the residential district. Sorry. That's a tall order. In any case, I'll be heading there next. Let's see what I can find. You find him. You would be doing the realm and its people a great service. I hope to count you as a steadfast ally in these trying times. Good luck on your journey. Ooh. How do I get to that one? Outrage Driver. Balthazar, you have much on your mind, Prince Gunrir. I will send for you when I have learned more from these ancient tomes. Thank you, Balthazar. For some reason, Balthazar is a very generic fantasy name, no offense. But I understand where they're coming from. I shall take my leave now. A face I have never gazed upon. You must be the enemy they say destroyed the Frostfence. Please visit Elgrim Manor before you leave again. I would like a word with you. How many codex pages are there? I should explore everywhere before I leave, to see if I can get every codex page in this settlement. Excuse me, sir. Segor sent me to speak with you. And why does he send a girl to disturb my studies at this ungodly hour? I heard you know how to navigate the ascending room to the residential area discreetly. Second, he says you might know what to do with this. Where did you find this? Let me see. Intriguing. This page is written in a chronic script. Do you have the original tome to which this page belongs? Yes, it is part of this book. My father, the late Dr. Niku Lyric, left it for me in Irna. Everything is written in this script. I can read some passages, but this one is illegible. No, I do not expect you would have the knowledge to read this, may I? This tome is the Codex Illuminus. Those familiar with the script could record sensitive information without fear of it being compromised should it fall into the wrong hands. Wait, so Lyric has 2 artifacts? The fascinating thing about the Achronic script is that it's completely indecipherable. It only reveals itself as a legible print to those who are meant to understand it. I'm not surprised that it belonged to the esteemed Dr. Lyric. He was, after all, an expert on the Ancrons and their ways. You can read some of these passages. With time, the rest of these pages may reveal their secrets to you. This page looks to be written in his hand. Let me draw your attention. Sorry, wait. Still dying. But like I said, I'm gonna try to go beyond a half stream, because I was away for a long time. Like I said, I'm only 5% sick, so I'm not like half sick or sick, so I'm not breaking my promise. Let me draw your attention to the front of the codex. This page fits here, and the most peculiar thing is this. Oh, sorry. I can read the writing on the page you brought me. If what you say is true, then your father not only intended for you to find this, he wanted you to bring it to me. But for what purpose? Isn't that too much of a coincidence? What secrets could be worth protecting this much? He taunts me in death with a scavenger hunt? The Ancrons work in mysterious ways. You're even wearing one of their relics. This is no coincidence, my dear girl. My father's note said this Vambrace was the only way to enter Eisnir. Who among us truly understands the old ones? Perhaps someone or something has been guiding you here from the moment you put it on. At any rate, I have deciphered your page. It is back to the codex where it belongs now. If you require my assistance again, I shall be here, doing what old tome masters do best. Thank you, sir. You receive a page of the codex. Your perk level increased. Please, call me Balthazar. In the meantime, I'll ensure the ascending room is ready to take you to your next destination. Go with the old mother. You unlock your first perk point. Use the Vambrace icon on the top right corner of the screen to access perks. What should I level up? I mean, she's pretty gutsy. Her combat could do a lot more. And her Vaker. I only have 1 point, so I need to think this carefully. Normally, I prefer to work on my health. That's how I tend to do things in RPG games. Yeah, I'll do Vaker. This dwarf again. How do I get there? I can't get there yet. Or... like, I know the quest is telling me to go there, but I want to explore. What's that cage thing? Is that the prison? Like I said, I want to get every codex page in the settlement. So I'm gonna snoop around. I think I already got every codex page here. I heard you were able to break through the frost fence leading to the entertainment district. I may have been hasty in judging you so soon. I mean, everyone's busy, so it's understandable, and also, I was literally away for a week. The one you befriended? I mean, Vambrace tends to be very quiet, so yeah, I didn't really expect much. I mean, this isn't a grand return. I was only gone for a week because I was sick. But don't rest on your laurels just yet. The others may feel happy about your accomplishments, but you're still hanging on a thread down here. You saved my life, Celeste. I'm going to earn my keep one way or another. I'm a woman who focuses on results. I like that. This doesn't mean I trust you, though. Lyric, I saw what you did to the frost fence. It's completely gone. You're welcome. If we remove the rest, our fortunes may change. Our fortunes may change. I am sure we're on the right path. Please discuss your next move with Zakir and Balthazar. No trip to the surface is to be taken lightly. I've lost too many... Too many men, even on daily scavenging missions. Please be careful. Me too! I've lost so many people. I'm probably like putting the archer's life in jeopardy by saying, I haven't lost her yet. She's probably gonna die next. I mean, a lot of the characters are like duplicates to each other. So maybe you could get attached to the design. But after that, oh wait, I've already been, this is the... I'll double check this area. Ooh. Pages. No pages. I need pages. Pages. You have any pages? No pages. I want pages. Does this lead to the same place? Oh no, it doesn't. I think I've gotten it. Oh! As I was about to say. Okay. Next place. Ah, it's the Drifters. I wanna hear their side of the story. It's fine. I mean, I was sick for a week, so it's understandable that you didn't know I was gonna be back. But it's fine. Everyone's busy. And besides, like I said, I'm not important, and it's YouTube. You could just watch the VOD. I'm currently looking for pages. Oh wow. I know the game wants us to support, choose between the drifters or the drifters or the dwarves, but I feel bad for the drifters. I feel really bad for them. Yeah, I've already been here. Woo! Page. I feel really bad for the drifters. Like, the dwarves are like, are the dwarves, are people literally just attacking them because they're poor? Helda would like to speak with you. Please proceed. Wait, I didn't even find a page and I didn't press anything. Name's Helda. I'm leader of the Crimson Reign. I've been expecting you, Lyric. Helga said you wanted an audience with me. That's right. I heard we had a new arrival to Deluge. Then I saw you at the Ascending Room and heard word of your recent exploits. I'm impressed. I learned that news spreads fast around here. So why did you call for me? In short and to the point. I like that. You may have heard about our revolt in Eisnir, but you have not heard the full story behind it. It's no secret that dwarves have never mingled well with other races. Eisnir was supposed to be an exception to that rule. I mean, yeah, I could kind of see that. Like, I saw some foxiers here. I mean, I didn't keep an eye out for dwarves, so I don't know if there's any dwarves in the drifters. For generations, our people were welcomed here, with the promise of beginning a new life. As the decades passed, tensions grew against their present rule. They crushed dissent without mercy. People began to disappear. Public examples were made of those who spoke out. We endured these conditions until it was unendurable. We heard rumors that they had not only threatened our Edeni prisoners inhumanely, but they had even go so far as to conduct malicious experiments on some of them. When I received word that my beloved mother Brun had been tortured, we revolted as a united front. Unfortunately, I did not have time to procure evidence of these crimes before Eisner fell to the green flame. I'm an outlander. I have no business meddling in either of your affairs. Honkai Star Rail. I've been thinking of getting that game. I've been eyeing the Honkai franchise for a long time, but I've never really delved into it. Like, I see a lot of fan art and I get interested, and then I check out like some stuff on it, but I never played any of the Honkai games. I mean, technically speaking, Genshin is linked to the Honkai games, and I played Genshin, but I realized the game wasn't for me. So, I don't know, maybe I'll check out Star Rail one day. Sorry, I'm still recovering. If I'm gonna stream Star Rail is another question. But that's the very reason why I wish to enlist your help. This is a delicate matter, and you have no hidden agenda in our quarrel. If you were to bring forth the evidence I speak of, it would make all the difference. I will not convince you to take a side in this. You will understand soon enough if you change your mind. If you change your mind, start with the most obvious place. Ice Ridge Penitentiary. What you find there may change how history remembers my people. So what do you say? I hope the Crimson Rain had nothing to do with the Ascending Room's malfunction. If not, I may consider helping you, finding this evidence you see. We have nothing to gain from doing such a thing. Of course, it's easy for them to cast the blame on us. They believe they're trying to hinder their search parties. The truth they won't accept is that the king is long dead by now. Speaking of that, Lyric, I've asked much of you already, but if you're interested, there's one more job I'd like to request of you. How can I help? Troubling rumors are beginning to spread that the Crimson Rain is responsible for sabotaging the Ascending Room. As you already know, Harkon wasted no time in pointing his fingers at me. I want to put these rumors to rest once and for all. Maybe someone framed you, but if it was just a malfunction. First of all, this is not about clearing my name. Tampering with the Ascending Room affects all of us. Keeping that lift functioning is key to our collective survival. Second, Dwarven machinery does not simply malfunction. Someone did this, and we need to ensure he's brought to justice. If the Guardians haven't been able to root out the perpetrator, how do you expect me to? These simpletons don't have your moxie. Why don't you start with the Ascending Room guards and see what you dig up? Succeed, and I will make it worth your while. Sure. First, let me look for pages. Am I? I don't know. I'm looking for pages. Also, I'm currently in the dwarf drifter conflict, and I'm leaning towards siding with the drifters. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm exploring every place. I mean, I know. Stay back up. The Naziri have heard whispers of your arrival here. That's because you've been released doesn't mean you can freely wander here. I came with Zygar's approval. Please check this document. You're a hunter now? I must admit, I am surprised they granted you this status so quickly. I wonder why. This place makes me feel like I'm back at Zermrid? Give me your pages. The Azir are nomadic people. These traditional tents sheltered them from the elements in harsh conditions. I read the page. You're back from the Northern District. Impressive. I am Sitahara, right hand of the Shadow Brand. An honor to meet you, Sitahara. My name is Lyric. Most Naziri warriors want to add their name to the recruiting board. We still have our own business to deal with though, and that keeps us busy enough. No problem, ma'am. In the meantime, if you require my assistance, I'll be around. So kind of you, Lyric. I'll keep that in mind. I'm pretty sure I just spoke in my regular voice, but I feel like I unintentionally gave her a voice. I'll check the VODs later. Codex? No, speech bubble. Yeah. What kind of voice? Oh. Where else haven't I gone? He's a friend of mine. We've collabed in the past. We're still planning a collab, but we still haven't decided the rest of the details. Bit of ara. Ooh. Ah. Do I sound sick? Like I said, I'm like 5% sick. And no, this is like I know I also repaired the ascending room. We can visit the residential district now. Planning to take a ride to the ascending room today? Apologies, but we've had a bit of trouble. It's in need of repair. Let's see what he knows. You were standing guard. How is it possible that the ascending room could experience a malfunction like this? It's a mystery, even to me. Did you notice any suspicious activity on your ship? Not really. Well, come to think of it, there was a slight commotion here earlier in the day, but I took care of it quickly, so it could not have been related. What happened? A scavenger party was about to return from the surface. Sometimes people come here to greet the arrivals. One lady arrived and flew off the handle. She started attacking another man who was waiting nearby. I restrained her. He looked shaken and limped off without a word. She was flustered and left in a huff too. They were the only two here. There. Did you get a good look at the guy she was attacking? Just one of those guys, you know the type. Always hang around the recruiting role and mingling with the surface runners. I like it! I mean, the Northern Venture gave me an outfit, but I like this one. The Northern Venture outfit was too colorful for my taste. Any idea what they were fighting over? Who knows? Maybe it was a lover's quarrel. Oh wait, I did this. Reliable. The setting room was... Oh, never mind, it's different. Tech is known for its fine craftsmanship. This stuff doesn't just break down. That's why it's so fascinating. You're saying someone tampered with it? There's no doubt in my mind. Balsung said as much too. Looks like you've had your hands full. I'll leave you to it. Another day, another crap storm. Is there another guard here? My companion is a layman engineer. It was his dream to come to Doghelm long ago and study dwarven tech. Now that he guards the lift, he won't shut up about how great it is. I'm probably not gonna change my skin unless I find one that I think looks cooler. Who am I looking for? I need something strong to get over this headache. I heard you had an encounter at the ascending room. Rough day? How did you know about that? Never mind. Delich is way too small. He's injured, but it seems like he might know something. Let me see that noggin of yours. Ouch, hey, be careful. Looks like you took quite a hit. You have a large lump here. Ouch! And you got left with quite the shiner. You fancy yourself a Sylvani nurse? If I wanted treatment, I would have gone to the healing hall. I'm no nurse, but I've had a few bumps and scrapes of my own. Get something cold and apply pressure to it. You'll be fine. Whatever you say. Thanks, Doc. It looks like his wounds were caused by someone with very sharp nails. Did you hear about what happened to the ascending room? What are you talking about? It broke down and Velsong was called to repair it. I don't know anything about that. What were you doing there then? I count many friends among the scavenging parties that travel above. I was just waiting there to welcome them back home. Seems like a bit of a coincidence the ascending room malfunctioned right after your altercation. I don't like what you're implying. This is the first I've heard of it. Do you know the person who did this to you? No idea. I have never spoken to this woman in my life. She kept screaming that she was going to bust my head. It would seem she was good to her word. She hit me in the back of the head while I was minding my own business. Before I knew what was happening, I was already down and she was clawing at me. Do you remember what she looked like? I mean, she's plain as day. She was one of those shanty harlots. I saw her with a dwarf. Can you imagine? A dwarf? Looks like I have another suspect. Dodge have prostitutes? Well, men have needs, you know. They work in the shanties. Some work at the Lost Lady Inn for clients that can afford it. It's a small town though, and they need to be discreet. Sounds like you've had enough problems for one day. Make sure you get some rest. Yeah, whatever. I'll leave you to care for your wounds. The dwarves. Suspicious. Very suspicious. Don't trip and bust your head. I may not be the one tending a busted head today. What are you getting at? She looks drunk and disheveled. Let's see what I can get out of her. I heard you were with someone at the ascending room today, when the fight started. You heard about that, eh? Like my hiccup noises? Well, the best part is that he's a dwarf. Dwarves are usually such racial purists. What a surprise. I know, right? The guy hates humans. But, you know, that's how he gets his rocks off. He likes to act tough, but he's a real softy deep down. Does he come to the Lost Inn often? Nah, you know, he likes to stick with his own kind. He's always drinking near Algram Manor. Likes to keep a real low profile when we meet up. For obvious reasons. Oh, were you at the ascending room today? Yeah, I found a filthy scamp today and gave him a good old what for. Who do you speak of? The man who assaulted my friend, of course. How did you manage to identify him? Well, just between you and me, one of my regular clients saw the whole thing. He personally pointed the guy out to me. That's what she's... Hitting the bottle pretty hard there. How are you holding up today? Not well, but I guess I got my licks in. I hear you, sister. What happened? My friend got assaulted a few days ago, right in the shanties. The lowlife rascal who did it ran off before she could see his face too. I'm sorry to hear that. Is your friend okay? She's shaken but fine. I just don't think anything like that could happen in Delarge. Okay, see ya. Oops! Accidentally. Went back up. Enjoy your drink. I need to go. Suspicious. Okay, I already don't trust the dwarves. I mean, you don't trust anyone. You don't trust anyone who's like, oh, we're the pure racists. This is why I don't like the You've definitely done that more than once in this game. What? What have I done? Oh. She attacked, and the poor fool didn't know what was happening. I bet the knot on his head is the size of my fist. They are true simpletons, Erling. I can imagine a herod and a tramp hustling about. Must have made quite the sight. I've done that. Actually, I've done that more than just this game alone. Apologies, I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. What's it to you, Annie? Well, I just passed a bruised drifter by the recruiting board. I couldn't help but wonder whether it was the same fellow. Did he have a big black eye? One and the same. See ya, Chocoloma. Darn right, that's him. I watched the blighter take the beating with my own eyes. He scrapped with a lady of the night, no less. Oh, the human has a sense of humor. What did I tell you, lass? That Danny Outlanders are not all that bad. You speak the truth, Earthling. Why did our eyes near get stuck with such parasites? This Shandy harlot, what do you know of her? What? I don't know anything about her. I just happened to see the fight. Suspicious. If I just happened to witness a fight you just happened to witness while passing the ascending room? Yeah, you know how these shanty bargains are. They'll fight each other over a scrap of bread if they're so inclined. Just lied. He looks quite nervous too. Did you hear the ascending room is out of commission? Is that true, Erling? This is a disaster. Yeah. I heard. When did that happen again? It's fortunate for us that old dwarves built sturdy machines. Would probably take a dwarf to tamper with something so well designed. Ridiculous. It was definitely one of those troublemakers from the Crimson Reign that did it. They're always causing problems for us. Okay, I know who I'm siding with. That's all. I'll be leaving now. I don't have any more leads to follow. I should report my findings to Helda. I mean, it's still kinda early to say. Maybe the drifters have something as well, but for now, I don't trust these dwarves. I just got over Danganronpa. Dwarf did it. Cause the dwarf spoke with the prostitute, and the prostitute was lied to and attacked the drifter. And the thing is, the guard only said he saw 2 people. But the dwarf said he was there and he saw the fight. Meaning, while they were fighting, the dwarf used it as a distraction to tamper with the ascending room. Ah, Lyric, you're finally here. Oh, Mother, save me. She's the private detective you've been going on about? Unlike you, she's got the moxie to find the real criminal and clear my name. Now, do you have something better to do? Wait, don't you have something better to be doing right now, Lyric? I may know the identity of the person responsible for sabotaging the ascending room. Well, who is it? A dwarf named Erling. He resides near Algram Manor. A dwarf? And do you have any evidence for these allegations? First, unbeknownst to the guard, he was at the scene of the crime during the incident. Only the other 2 suspects knew he was there. Second, he lied about knowing one of the suspects, and his overall demeanor was quite suspicious. Incredible. Well, you hear her, Celeste. What are you waiting for? Let's smash him. Just my luck. This is a delicate situation. I'm not sure you ladies understand the gravity of this news. Of course I do. If I'm right, then he put everyone in Dulwich at risk. We need to weigh the cost-benefit of our next response carefully. Coming down on one of the dwarves at this sensitive moment could be misinterpreted. What do you propose we do then? Erling should be turned over to the Guardians by one of his own. Seriously? Patience, Hilda. If Lyric is right, he'll get what's coming to him. In the meantime, go speak to Harkin and have him tactfully get to the bottom of this mess. Am I lost? Yeah. It's obvious! You don't really need to do anything else. Like, the clues aren't there. This ain't Danganronpa. Or Phoenix Wright, or any LA Noire. I should play LA Noire one day. What news do you bring me? I may have discovered the identity of the one responsible for sabotaging the ascending room. All down, Edani. The anticipation is killing me. Tell me how did do it. Helda had nothing to do with it. A dwarf named Erling did. He resides right here near the manor. What? Are you sure you have the right person? He was at the scene before the room malfunctioned, but he was the only suspect out of the guard's sight. Celeste concluded us much too. And I have no choice but to act. Dwarf or not, there are consequences for putting our people in danger. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I'll handle this myself. I should bring news of these developments to Hilda. He took that? Well. Like, the drifters are mixed race and they're just trying to make their way. And dwarves are just silencing people who don't agree with them. I'm reminded of the... what's that order called again? The Thalmor Order in Skyrim. Same with the Stormcloaks. The Stormcloaks were very racist. That's why I didn't side with them. What's funny is that when you go back to the manor after this quest, the guy is gone. I reported him to Hakon. I assume he will turn Erling over to the Guardians to avoid any potential problems. By the All-Mother, if what you say is true, then you have done the Crimson Reign and myself a great service. Now that we can put this whole mess behind us, I do believe I promise you a decent reward. I didn't do this for rewards, but I have to admit my curiosity is piqued. Like you, I am a woman in constant search of the truth. That requires a keen eye, objectivity, and a gut instinct. So here's a little something befitting a detective of your caliber. You received the Columbo set. Wow, and it came with a crane too. Sure you want to part with such precious keepsakes? Glad I'll have some proper attire next time I go slithering. Thanks again, Lyric. Let's check this outfit out. How did I lose bigger? Oh, that's right, level up. Yeah, I really feel bad for the drifters. Look at them. And yeah, I noticed there's no dwarves here, unless I'm mistaken. Like, they advocate for mixed races, but then again, dwarves are purists, so I don't expect any dwarves here. That's like the Altmer and the Nords. I don't know. Every time I watch a show, like, either if it's sci-fi or fantasy, and there's like intense racism in one side, and the other side's like trying to make their way, and the show tries to make you see like both sides, I immediately go against the racists. He's gone! Erling was seeing a shandy harlot? Some dwarves have no shame. Oh wait! I said I was going to the... He also admitted to breaking the sending room. That's the least of my worries. He cheated on me with a human of all creatures. What? I forgot to check out the outfit. Also, Ragnar, I'm starting to notice some things from our D&D session here. What's this? It's a detective outfit. Guess it's fine. I still like this one. I don't have enough Hellion. Wait, I should sell my junk before I leave. Bathroom. I do like this setting though, it's interesting. Like, yeah, there's the fantasy elements, but there's also like post-apocalyptic elements, like you see like broken signboards and stuff. And there's also steampunk. Very interesting. Hold. Where do you think you're going, Edney? I'm here at Prince Ganir's request. Ah, you must be Lyric. Please proceed. His Highness awaits. Found a codex page. I had my doubts you would come via Lyric. After all, trust and goodwill is in short supply between our people. I'm getting ahead of myself. Welcome to Elgrim Manor, bastion of the Crown Loyalists and home to the remains of Eisnir's dwarves. Nice portrait of yourself. It is an honor to be here, Your Highness. Please, drop the formalities. You may call me Gunyer. I am sure you are wondering why I have summoned you here. I heard rumor you knocked down a frost fence with your bare hands. Until recently, we have been living in deluge like cornered rats. Now thanks to you, that may change. When I saw you at the Eldritch Library, I realized I was in the presence of someone fated for great things. It's Guinevere. You may be overestimating my abilities. You hardly know me. I've called you here, Lyric, because I seek your help in a matter that may change the future of Eisner forever. What would you have me do? I would enlist your peculiar talents to find the true leader of the Eisner, King Ergrim. Many are calling for me to take his mantle. They believe he has departed this mortal coil. Nonetheless, it would lift a heavy burden from my heart to finally know my father's fate. I understand the gravity of such a request. I swear, if this is one of those quests like, oh, I found him, and he's like, tell no one where I am. That's like a very, 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 very common quest in fantasy games. I'm pretty sure I ran into one in Fallout, and I ran into one in Elder Scrolls. Like, oh, people think oh, search for this person. Oh, you found me. Please tell them I'm dead. So we'll see. I understand the gravity of such a request. If you wish to help us, please speak to Harkon and learn more. He has led every expedition to find the king thus far. I'm doing like every single side quest. What's in your mind, Outlander? I grew up hearing so many stories about Eisner. I have to admit, it's not what I expected. Eisner was once called the Jewel of Dulkhelm. Unlike most of our brethren, the dwarves have envisioned a progressive, independent city-state above ground. We believe we could achieve our goals by opening Eisner to innovative minds from the 5 realms. It worked. Immigrants arrived and trade prospered. We offered something that could not be found in Dulkhelm. Tensions have been rising for the past few decades between our natives and drifters. A year ago, it erupted into a violent riot. I rallied my warriors to the city's defense, but the damage had been done. Then the King of Shades and his lieutenants suddenly appeared. The Green Flame sacked the city, and we have been surviving here ever since. What happened to King Elgrim? His whereabouts are currently unknown. He entertained diplomatic guesses before the incident. I departed with Prince Guinevere to quell the Crimson Rain uprising. That's when the King of Shades attacked. He's probably a shade then. He captured King Elgrim while he was preoccupied. All escape from the city was cut off with the Frostfell. Those of us who survived the Green Flame's attack were led to safety here. We have Balthazar to thank for that. I thought you guys didn't like humans. A year has passed, but that has not stopped us from making regular journeys to the surface to seek him out. Why the animosity between you and Helda? Helda's brother started inciting problems between Crown Loyalists and the Drifters long ago. She then unified the rioting factions of Eisner against us. They call themselves the Crimson Rain. After the King Shade's coup, we were just looking to survive. Now, we were forced to live together in this godforsaken hall. Unfortunately, that still hasn't stopped her from causing problems. She has dreams of grandeur, none of which will come to fruition on my watch. You guys don't look like you're struggling. Never mind, sorry to bother you. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the second boss will probably be the king. Or something. Because it's not giving me the optional objective, meaning it's probably a main objective. Oh wait, that's right, I was gonna go to the market to sell some junk. I keep getting distracted. Sell some junk and restock on equipment. Oops. Okay, what do I have? I should get more of the healing bombs. And more of these patches. These were very useful. So, 3 of these, and 3 of these.
Aha.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this one's very useful. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's go on our expedition now. How long do you think I'll last this time?
We have a job to do.
Yeah. I realized she was talking about coma. Whew. I have a map of this place.
Aha.
I don't know how many codex pages I have. Fine. Where's the penitentiary? Oh, you have a broken leg. Huh. Uh. I could sell these when I find Noteman. I know he's not called Noteman in this game, I'm just gonna call him Noteman. This is where I fainted. Wait. Where are we supposed to go? This is not the way. I don't have a map, so... Chapter 3. The Warden. Oh, penitentiary! I get it. Prison. Like, I forgot the chapter name. Like, it's supposed to be called Warden. So, yeah. I have to go to the prison, too. I know what penitentiary is. I just made a connection that it's Warden and penitentiary, so... It looks like that's not an optional quest, I actually need to go there. Because I was under the impression that it was an optional quest. Another frost fence. I wonder how long the survivors have been cornered like this. I'll knock down every wall they put up.
Keep a wary eye.
What the? Search all these miserable wrenches. He's close. I can smell the stench of that cowardly traitor. Hmm? What's this? I detect the scent of another. So sweet. So close. Fresh prey still roam these wastes after all. Mistress Perosa? Perosa? Why does that remind me of Cars? The deserter was not among them. Then move out and got everything that breathes. You heard the mistress. We can't afford to have those documents fall into the hands of the guardians. Let's go.
Huh?
Who was that? Okay, which way? Which way? Which way? Which way? Which way? I'll go this way. Wait, why is the lyric in the front? Oh, it automatically switched. Camp. Every chance you get, you camp. Scouting a path ahead will raise the Geisometer 5 terror. Only Shadowmancers and Fencers can use spray vents. Oh, I should have used her. Okay, we can't sleep. I might as well. Not bad. I should start buying these, but they cost so much. Holy crap. What the heck? Ayo. What's this place? Everyone got damaged. I don't know if I'll get there this stream. Hey look, we're already past half stream. I mean, I'm starting to feel a little sickish, but I should be fine. Like, if I feel like if it's too much for my body, I won't continue to stream. Yeah, we need to heal. Yep, we definitely need to heal. Are you serious? Hopefully we get a camp.
Keep a wary eye.
No camp. Even if it's not... I could go to that one. We'll resupply when we find Noteman again.
Keep a wary eye.
It's normal. That's the first time I've had something negative for that. He's setting everything off. Nice. We really need to find a campsite. Ah. Okay. Okay, we need to find a campsite. Hopefully we don't run into it anymore. Yes. That should be fine now. Oh boy. These guys again. I need to resupply soon. Hopefully we run into Noteman. And that guy is just gonna give us shields. Give the enemy shields. Whoops. Hopefully the fire status don't stick with us. Instead of experimenting, I should have gotten someone who has good search or whatever it's called. Gamers Row.
Huh?
A green flame agent. He's alone and seems distracted. This could be a good opportunity. What's that?
Hey!
Wakey wakey. What? Hey, release me at once. Doesn't look like you're in much of a position to be making demands. I have questions, you have answers. Shall we start? You will not get a word from my mouth, filthy rat. Listen here. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. Have it. The minstrels sing song of my glorious sacrifice in service of the green flame. Stubborn fellow. How should I deal with him? War crimes. As a drow, I'm sure you're familiar with fine art of fire dancing. What? Oh, you're going to dance for me, but I don't think you'll like this jig. Wait, you're serious? I'm literally going to build a flame and hold your feet to it until you talk. Look at it this way. You'll finally have a chance to live up to your cult's namesake. Wait! Despite my babbling in eldritch magic, I must confess, I am an aspiring fire dancer. I'll tell you what you want to know, but please spare my feet. Fire dancer or fine dancer? Wise decision. Truth is, I'm a deserter. Oh, you're the deserter! The frostfell won't affect me, so I was planning to climb the city walls and escape this godforsaken place. Unfortunately, the rest of us don't have that luxury. Let's see what you have for us. Interesting. You want to explain this? All the initiates stationed in the residential district carry these. This says the Green Flame have converted the Ice Ridge Territory into a base of operations. Go there and you're good as dead. If the Green Flame do not ensure your fate, Isabel Salazar will. You've seen her? Hellfire returned to us yesterday. Now that she's back, it's only a matter of time before the Green Flame find the Guardian Enclave and crush it. We'll see about that. Well, I do believe you've outlived your usefulness. Oh yes, a word of warning. Seems a lady by the name of Rosia is after you. I won't dally much longer. Sweet dreams. Wait, Ack! It's not cold. You won't be waking up anytime soon. Can I camp? I'll try to reach at least 2 hours. I'll go here first. I believe we're using all of our healing items in one go already. Huh. should heal him more. Fine. I'll buy more. I'll buy more once we run into the man. Yes! Okay. Ooh, almost back to full. I may not have enough flashbangs to see. Ah, that's good.
Keep a wary eye.
Hopefully you don't get hurt. Never mind, she got hurt.
Keep a wary eye.
Don't mess with it. I'm probably gonna run into an enemy here. Oh no, surprisingly not. These guys again. Oh no. Darn it. We need another campsite because she doesn't have enough behaviour left. Go up. Yes, good.
Keep a wary eye.
No campsite. Oh no. I think she's gonna die. Oh, rest in peace. I did have her the longest. Oh boy. Just gotta make everyone retreat. He's dead. In the
No
stream.
good.
In the stream here. Like, my head's starting to get a little fuzzy. But I'm not gonna pass out, don't worry. Like, I'm not, like I said, I'm only like 5% sick, but I feel like if I kept going, I could possibly probably relapse into sickness. So yeah, I hope you guys had fun. Tomorrow will hopefully be the art stream. We'll see we'll see how this stream treated my body, because normally I should have been resting, but we'll see. So yeah, I hope I see